Alright, so all these PSE bows have one thing in common. They all have HD cams. And I think the HD cam is incredible. The full throttle it's supposed to have full throttle cams, right? But we made this into a Franken bow, as you can see in another video. And that turned this into an 80-pound beast that's comfortable to shoot. Now, I bought this PSE Source HD on the idea that I was going to take these cams and put it onto this full throttle, but found a guy that was willing to swap cams with me off of his Decree HD. So this is how I gained possession of this bow. I actually purchased it online and found it a heck of a deal. This bow normally comes in the $600 price range. And a lot of people either buy a $400 price range bow or they buy a $1,000 price range bow. And these $600 price range bows tend to be ignored a little bit, even though they have most of the features you would want from a $1,000 bow. And I think that's the case of this Source HD, a bow that probably was undervalued for what it really has to offer. And again, over here is the carbon arrow. You notice this still has the HD cams as well. I just reviewed that. This is an incredible bow. I'm really enjoying it. I probably, if I might have to sell the Source HD just because it's a little redundant in my collection. But I want to talk about how great it is because I think it is a pretty nice bow right now. Who knows, maybe I'll keep it around a little bit. But anyway, I wanted to show you these three different bows. Let me talk more about the Source HD. Again, it's has a more or less a 6-inch brace heighted bow, or excuse me, 7-inch brace height bow. So this is supposed to be a little bit more forgiving than a lot of other bows, or darn near close to 7-inch brace height anyway. So it's going to be a little bit slower. It has an IBO of around 335 feet per second. So it's going to have a little bit of a target bow feel to it. And I want to shoot it through the chronograph. I haven't seen the speeds on it yet. And like I said, maybe in time it's either going to go back onto eBay, since the original purpose of it was just to get the cams off of it. But, you know, I'm starting to like this bow. So I'm going to shoot it through the chronograph, and maybe I'll keep it around for a while. Now, let's come on over here. Like I said, the 7-inch brace height bow is not a bad option, especially when you get into winter and you got a lot of coats and layers you're wearing. It also might make it a little, maybe it makes it more forgiving. There's an argument about that because the arrows come off strings awful fast. But let's see what this this is 70 pounds, 29 inches. Let's see what this 380 grain arrow does. Pull it back. Really nice valley, just like all the HD cams. We got 302 feet per second. So about 5 feet per second faster than my 60-pound carbon air. So that means the carbon air probably is a faster bow overall, and because this is shooting at 70 pounds. Something to think about. Let's shoot the 400 grain arrow. Again, this is with a 7-inch brace height bow, so it's going to be a little slower. But it should be more forgiving when it comes, especially when it comes to wrist slaps. Easy to pull back still. .297. Let me pull those arrows out of the way. Oh, I should mention, I haven't really felt any vibration in this bow, feedback-wise. I'll probably get more out of the carbon air. Quiet bow. I think a bow that would make a lot of sense for a lot of people is this bow right here. Let's see what this does. 655 grain arrow now. Draw cycle is real nice. Smooth. At 236. So, a lot of good things to be said about this bow. I feel like it has kind of a target quality to it. I haven't had a chance to really work at it much yet. I'm sure it'd be a very accurate bow. It just feels like that in my hands already. No vibration, smooth, easy to pull back. I think a bow that's probably got all the higher end qualities that you'll want, but at a little bit lower price. 2015 was the last year they made this bow, but you'll find this at a very reasonable price on eBay right now. I bet you could get this $700 bow for around $400 if you look around a little bit. I actually got this for around $300. So this is a great, easy bow, cheap bow out there right now. And you get an amazing bow for that price. Take a look. You might probably find one.